Ralf Rangnick's revolution at Manchester United has officially started. Today I'm gonna look at 3 options that Ralf Rangnick might be looking at in order for him to strengthen Manchester United's midfield and solve our midfield problems. Now, before I get started, I post content, football content, and especially Manchester United related content on this channel quite regularly. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Option number 1, Ryan Gravenberch, a tidy little player, a 19-year-old defensive midfielder from Ajax, currently playing under Erik ten Hag in that wonderful Ajax setup. Now, in my honest opinion, Gravenberch is a little too young. However, he is pound for pound, man for man, the ideal Paul Pogba replacement. However, I think the main difference between him and Paul is that he seems to be much more aware of the space around him and much more effective at what he does. But I think that having a player like that, someone who can carry the ball from deep and create chances in the final third, is something that Manchester United will eventually need once Paul Pogba leaves. Come on, it's inevitable. He's leaving this summer, right? And I think that Ryan Gravenberch would be the ideal replacement. He's not going to come in at a hefty price. His current market value is about £30 million. Ajax are a selling club, and I think that they sold players like Donny van de Beek for just £35 million. I think that somewhere around that, somewhere between 30 and 35 million pounds would be enough to prize away Ryan Gravenberch and bring him to Manchester United. Option number 2, Amadou Haidara from RB Leipzig. Amadou Haidara is a very aggressive player, and what I mean by that is not that he gets red cards or that he's dirty, but rather that he is the ultimate presser of the ball. He's always in your face, and when he gets the ball, he always wants to attack with it and be productive. He's the ultimate Ralf Rangnick player. He was discovered and coached by Ralf Rangnick, so both of them know each other very well, and Amadou Haidara would know exactly what to expect if he ever came to Manchester United. Also, Ralf Rangnick would actually be the best man to bring him to Manchester United because he served as a director of football at RB Leipzig, so he knows that they are a selling club, he knows who are the people to contact, and he knows how to contact them in order to make sure that he gets what he wants. And in fact, people within RB Leipzig have mentioned the fact that Haidara is a player that Ralf Rangnick likes. So you'd better believe the rumors. I don't think that the rumors are coming out of thin air. I think that there is definitely something behind this. Also, Haidara's market value currently is just £20 million. I'm sure that RB Leipzig would accept something around 30 to 40 million pounds for him, which is actually a bargain for a player of that quality. Option number 3, and this one is the most exciting option and the one that I'm praying for. And it's Frenkie De Jong from Barcelona. What a player, what a player. Now, before you roll your eyes at the prospect of bringing in and attracting Frenkie De Jong from Barcelona, please know that Barcelona are a club in crisis. They need money. And Frenkie De Jong is actually their top earner after they lost Lionel Messi with a whooping £350,000 a week. And that's a lot of money for a club in crisis like Barcelona. When you factor in the fact that they have a lot of young players coming in those midfield positions, I'm thinking of Gavi and Pedri, for example. They still have the experienced Sergio Busquets. So midfield doesn't really seem an area where they are desperate to keep their most talented players. Their attack doesn't seem as potent and as efficient as it used to be. So Frenkie De Jong could be a player that they would be willing to let go, especially when you're considering the depth that they have in those positions, as well as his wages, as well as the fee that they could get for him. They could easily get between 50 to 60,000 pounds for him, which would be actually a great boost to their finances. And I think that for Manchester United, it makes perfect sense. He's a wonderful player. He's a player that does everything in the center of the pitch. He's a great ball carrier. He's got quick little feet. He's a great passer of the ball, a great playmaker, someone who arrives in the ball and scores goals. So I think that he would be the ultimate Ralf Rangnick player, and I think he would make the ultimate Manchester United player. He's still just 24 years old, so he's still got the future ahead of him. Now, before you get concerned about his wages, I did a quick calculation of the wages that we would save this summer when all of our fringe players leave. These players are players like Paul Pogba, Cavani, Mata, Matic, Jesse Lingard, for example. And the combined wages that we would save would be an amount that is closer to £920,000 a week. So the 350 or 400,000 pounds a week that you would pay Frenkie De Jong is not actually that big of a deal. And plus we would end up saving 500,000 pounds a week. while having Frenkie De Jong in our ranks. So I think that this is a no-brainer, and I think that Ralf Rangnick is definitely thinking about it. The rumors in the past 2 weeks have been gathering pace and gathering steam, and I think that there are reasons why that is the case, is because Manchester United are really truly looking into bringing Frenkie De Jong at Manchester United. So what would be the best option in my humble opinion? I think why bring just one midfielder, especially since we're gonna be losing Mata, Pogba and Matic this summer, who are gonna be leaving on a free. Why can't we bring two defensive midfielders? And why can't we bring someone like Amadou Haidara and Frenkie De Jong to Manchester United? How about Frenkie De Jong and Gravenberch, right? We could bring a pair of defensive midfielders into Manchester United, which would automatically elevate the level at Manchester United, just make us so much stronger and so much better than we are currently. And the transfer fees won't be that crazy. If you're considering 50 million pounds for Frenkie De Jong, or 55, and then 30 to 35 million pounds for someone like Amadou Haidara, for example, we are looking at a combined fee that is equal to the fee that we paid to bring in Harry Maguire to Manchester United. One Harry Maguire for Frenkie De Jong and Amadou Haidara together. Now, come on, this is a no-brainer. That would be the ideal option for me. If there are any other midfielders that you'd like to see at Manchester United, please make sure to write it down in the comment section below so we can have a conversation. And please make sure to also check out these videos right here. And please like and subscribe. Cheers.